Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil and it's time to talk Fallout. And I'm excited to dive right into episode 2, guys. I've literally just finished watching the first episode. I couldn't be happier with what I've seen so far. As a huge fan of the video games, they have nailed the aesthetic, they have nailed the vibe, they I've yet to determine whether if they've nailed the story or not, but they did a really good job of setting up 3 really interesting characters, and so I'm curious to see how they interact, how Lucy's search for her dad goes, how what that has to do with Maximus's search for this escaped man from the Enclave, who also seems to be what our ghoul is now set upon. So how does this escapee from the Enclave tie together with Lucy's dad, the overseer of Vault 33? Who was the raider leader that led the attack on 33? It seems like Dad knew who she was, that she knew Lucy's mom. Um, so, so what's that all about? Lots of questions, really good setup, really good intro to our characters. I don't know whether we're even supposed to like some of our characters. We certainly like Lucy, but she's incredibly naive in a very dangerous world now. Someone who's only ever known vault life is stepping outside for the very first time. She's going to be crossing paths with all sorts of terrors. But on the flip side, Maximus, did he? We don't even know whether he like purposely injured his friend who got their promotion, and now he's taken their place. Are we supposed to like him? Are we supposed to trust him? There was a genuine grin on his face when he finally flew away with his newly assigned knight in their vertibird, on the hunt for this target and his dog companion. And then we've got our ghoul who survived the explosion in LA. Seems to be a television or movie star, down on his luck at the moment the bombs went off. He escaped. He survived. He's alive 219 years later, and now he's a bounty hunter who seems to really like it. But he's heading back to California in search for the same man that Maximus and his knight are. So, yeah, super curious to see how this all ties together. We seem to have 2 separate stories right now from 3 different perspectives, but as we know, they're probably all going to thread together sooner or later. So let's see how that happens. I'm ready to jump into this. I hope you guys are too. Episode 2 of Fallout.
Oh. Into each life some rain must fall.
I love that they're using songs straight from the games. Oh, the dogs are a whole thing. Is the dog the artifact?
So
good.
Gotta love Michael Anderson. Oh, and he's got a Pip-Boy. We're not in a vault, are we? Behavioral engineering. Okay, this is the Enclave, presumably. He's our escapee, isn't he? Some kind of chip? Oh, he's injecting himself. Okay, so maybe the dog isn't the artifact. Maybe whatever he just injected is. The little chip. What is it?
But when I think of
I find it really interesting he's got a Pip-Boy there, exclusively related to the vaults. But presumably the Brotherhood and the Enclave have found some Pip-Boys over the years. He saved his master. Time to go. What an awesome set. Where are we? We're in the snow, not California. Oh, turrets!
Go,
We're gonna have fun with the intro title every time. I love it. Did Lucy even know that they were on, like, right on the beach? Oh. What's this tent city she's walking up on? This is like a ship actually buried in the sand. Are they in Namibia? Where did they film this? Okay, I thought it was a tent village. No, it's just a bunch of abandoned homes. Abandoned houses. Literally tumbling tumbleweeds. Oh. Century bot.
Don't fence me.
I feel like they literally filmed, like, there's a place like this in Namibia where the desert's just overtaken this abandoned mining town, and I feel like that's where they're filming. Because how do you dress this? How do you make this set? Vault-Tec. Oh, that's going to draw attention. Are we meeting our... Rad Roach? He's just joined.
Before the war, people joked about cockroaches surviving a nuclear blast, but they didn't merely survive. They improved. You should know better than to light a fire after dark. Vault dwellers are an endangered species here. I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here.
I'm not going back without my dad.
Then you will have to adapt. The question is, will you still want the same things when you have become a different animal altogether?
When you become the Rad Roach.
Or come.
Who are you?
Oh, so they're not going to stay together? Just a brief encounter? He's just target. And the dog is companion.
You went with the tempered lining on the T60? Does that help with mobility?
Clean that.
So we know Maximus is driven by vengeance. He wants to hurt the people that hurt him.
I'm bored and I want to shoot something.
Oh, my lord, we were assigned to search a town called Philly. We're still miles from...
Philly. He's bored. He wants to kill something. It's hazardous waste. Maybe don't sit on that barrel. Oh, they're gonna cross paths. It's a small world here.
The target. Yes, they were...
Yao guy. Mutant bear would be my guess. So where's Emerson hiding? I need to know what to call
The target's in there.
the target. We're just gonna call him.
My lord, I don't have armor.
Move. What's the problem, dipshit?
Is it literally a dude in a suit?
Holy shit.
This Titus is a chicken shit. Is he just playing dead?
Help me! Shoot it!
Fuck! Fuck! Where were you? This wasteland fucking sucks. Can you get me a fucking stim pack instead of just standing there? You stupid motherfucker, you know this is all your fault.
Are we gonna kill this guy and take the suit?
This is all your fault. You dumb motherfucker, you.
He wants to hurt the people that hurt him.
You don't deserve that armor. You think you do? They'll kill you for this.
Not if I bring back the target.
Maximus is such an ambiguous character.
Hi, hello. Excuse me. Hi.
You head to Philly?
What's Philly?
What's Philly?
Yeah.
Town. People get killed in Philly all the time. That's where my daddy got killed anyway. Had a aunt as well. She got killed there once.
Sounds dangerous.
Or you just
Why is his
stay
camera
here,
right low over his butt?
live with me. Use a family to help with all the work. Make them die and you wouldn't have to put up with me for too long. This could all be yours.
I'm okay. Thank you.
She's too sweet.
Bye.
Oh, I love this. This is so much fun. All right. Well, Maximus is putting on the suit.
Girls.
Oh, they're loving the soundtrack.
Watch out.
Who was watching him, though? Holy shit.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, son of a bitch. You fucking hear me? This is the end of your fucking days.
I said unhand him.
Not the first time I've been persecuted for my scientific curiosity. You, sir, are a scholar and a gentleman. You should be commended.
The guy was fucking my chickens.
Scientific curiosity.
Citizen.
Oh. Philly. Okay. So there's a new little town called Philly, named after a young female horse.
Have you seen this man?
Dog me.
Dog meat.
I'm okay.
It's their version of Megaton. I love it. Oh man. Kudos to the production design on this show, man. It is so good. It looks a little like Piper from Fallout 4, but crazy. Is that her dad's Pip-Boy? Oh, here's the ghoul. He's back in California.
But I'm actually looking for one criminal in particular.
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you sardine fucking dipshits were dead. Barb! Barb!
Goes by the name of
Barb! Get in
Moldaver.
here, you... Get back to your fucking room, Barb.
The mission of the vaults should be important to everyone.
And why is that?
We're going to save America.
The vaults were nothing more than a hole in the ground for rich folks to hide in while the rest of the world burned.
No one understands my situation.
You come from Vault 33. Your primary crop is corn. You've been brought up in a meritocracy where people pride themselves on doing the right thing. You need to go home.
Who are you?
You Wilzig?
Wilson.
A hefty price on the head of a man that fits the description of that fellow right there.
But I've been paid a whole lot of caps to provide this man safe transport out of Philly.
Wow, we just shot his foot off.
I got 1,000 bottle caps for whoever kills that fucker!
All right, we get to see how he handles himself now. We're putting holes in people. I love it. It's almost like we're in vats. That's the thing about shooting ghouls. Moldaver. Boom.
For the tomatoes.
Handful of caps. Don't shoot the dog. Don't cut the dog. No. Oh, laser rifle in the background there.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave him alone. At first glance, your treatment of this man appears unfair, and I'm obliged to intervene.
Fucking fault.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
She said stand down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Get him inside and keep him there until I've dealt with the ghoul.
Okay.
Gonna need a new foot, Barf. Trying to eat my beans. But okay.
Give him a new foot? Wow, we are Jim's limbs.
Shot in the leg.
She can take me.
I'm really only here to find my dad.
My client goes by the name of Lee Moldaver.
Oh.
Well, what does Moldaver want with you? I mean, she steals dads.
You can do this, sure you can. You are a vault dweller. This could maybe work.
You really mean that?
No, it's not gonna work.
You drive that thing like a fucking shopping cart. Rule number 1, read the manual.
A lasso.
You're gonna make you grow an entire new foot.
Chicken fucker. I love that we're playing the Brotherhood for laughs. That's a mini nuke on the shelf. I love all. I could geek out with all the freaking Easter eggs on these sets. Man, they've nailed it. Oh, dog's not dead. You stabbed the dog, though, man. Stim packs are pretty magical. Alright, now they're a team, maybe. Old Russian satellite?
I'm not going to make it.
But you are going to get across that wasteland. And we're going to do it together. Okay?
No, you see, I've just taken a cyanide pill. Vault-Tec Plan D. It was the most humane product that Vault-Tec ever made. It was quick, painless, tasted like banana.
Ate
I
banana.
was surprised it wasn't more popular.
That's what we saw the bottle on the kitchen table in that sandy house.
Bring me to Moldaver.
You're...
not my whole body.
Just my head.
Just my head.
It's a ripper.
This is the only way to get your dad back. I knew I could trust you. You are a vault dweller. You need to start acting like a surface dweller. Miss McLean.
How
do you know my
yeah.
name? Sir.
How does he know her? Like, I mean... Alright, let's cut that head off.
Okey dokey.
Ah! I'm loving these outros. They're just so moody and atmospheric. And so far, different one for each episode. And I love what they're doing with the soundtrack. Wilzig. I can't say how much I'm loving this so far because, yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I love Fallout is it's such a rich universe, and you spend literally the thousands of hours in it that I have, and I play as a hoarder. I collect everything. And so you see all the things that you collect just scattered throughout this world on screen, and it's joyous. It's so much fun. They're just nailing this so far, but that's not it. I'm loving the soundtrack. Normally, I don't end up commenting on the music very much, even in a show with really strong music, because I don't know, it's not something that typically resonates with me. But so many of the songs, the tracks that we're hearing in the show are straight from the game, and it's just this brilliant nostalgia, and I'm loving it. I thought we'd be having Michael Emerson for the entire series. Looks like he was a one episode guest star. But so good to see him. He's great in everything. And now Lucy's got to cut off his head and take it across the wasteland to Moldaver, who is becoming very intriguing. Some kind of raider leader, very well known on the surface. But what she's all about, that's super unclear. Lucy's dad knew who she was. Wilzig was supposed to get to her. Presumably, she wants what's in the chip in his neck. But what that may be, who knows? I love that. I'm really liking what we're doing with the characters. Lucy is so ridiculously naive, and yet she's so likable and charming, and fairly capable that I'm really rooting for her, and I'm excited to see how the surface changes her and how much she gets to retain of her wholesome vaultness. I like that Maximus is such an ambiguous character. He's the second character that we're sort of, we're given his whole intro to, and that makes you think that he's another protagonist, but now I'm really not sure what to make of him. Like, obviously, he was after Wilzig. He lets his knight die. He takes over the armor. He kind of revels in it, but he's still working it out how it works and everything. They're playing him for comic effect a little bit. He's an antagonist a little bit. Presumably, he's still going to be chasing after Lucy because she'll be having the head, which has the chip. We didn't see all the details of what he was given as the mission. So does he know that he's after that chip in particular? And what's on it? What's it all about? What does Moldaver want with it? I like how we're being introduced to a few new things. Now, I didn't play the first two Fallout games when they were still non-first person games. And I didn't play the online multiplayer Fallout 76. So I'm not aware of everything in the Fallout universe, but to me at least, there are things that are being introduced that are new to me, like Vault-Tec Compound D or Option D, whatever they called it, the banana flavored cyanide pills, which seem to be a gentle suicide option for those who are so inclined. I like that we're expanding the Fallout universe a little bit. The Fallout games that I've played have mentioned California, and I know that there is history. I think Fallout 2 takes place in the New California Republic, but it's nice that we're exploring more of that. Yeah, I'm just so curious. The show's got its hooks in me. It's got it's satisfying everything I want as a fan of the games. But I think even if I wasn't a fan of the games, even if I'd never played a moment of any of them, I'd still really be enjoying this. And I'm curious, if it's too weird, like too much world building all at once for those who are unfamiliar with the world. I don't think so. It seems congruent. I mean, the costume department, the production design, the set deck is incredibly good. Like the richness of the town of Philly, just so much going on, with how, all the little shops, all the costumes, all the craziness, and we're seeing it very much through Lucy's eyes. I mean, kudos to everybody involved in the design of it. It feels a little bit like Megaton from Fallout 3. But man, yeah, I mean, clearly they had the budget. Clearly they had people who, if they weren't fans of the game, they became students of the game, and they've really been faithful to the design aesthetic of the games, which is so integral to the show. I love seeing that Jonathan Nolan is the man in charge, and that he directed at least these first 2 episodes. He's done a lot of amazing stuff, both with his brother and solo. Westworld, he's written some amazing things. He's got a great directorial vision. He does an excellent TV, so I'm very excited that he's part of this show. And yeah, man, I'm at this stage now where I'm still riding the thrill of just there's Fallout live action on television right now, something for me to watch, but the story's grabbing me, and I'm beginning to feel its hooks sinking into me. So that's what I'm eager to get into, because I'm sure it's really boring for you guys who haven't played the games, where I'm just like oohing and awing over all the Easter eggs. Normally I'm all about the story, so I'm getting hooked. I'm very curious to see where we go from here. Let's leave it there for now, and episode 3 we'll be back and dive deeper into this. I can't wait. Until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.